Hello and welcome to week 2 of the social experiment. And now I must say, wow, 2 weeks in, and I can tell you it is a challenge. And the reason it's a challenge is because I've realized where I'm very reliant on my phone, and also where there are areas of use on my phone that helps me. And the question that comes up continuously for me, and as my friends have asked me, is, you know, do you access, what do you access with your phone? Are you replacing it with something? A good example of this is notes. And one of the things that I love about using my phone when it comes to taking notes is when I have that inspiration out and about, especially when I'm moving my body, when I'm walking around the lake. Sometimes it is when I'm listening to music, when I'm listening to an audiobook, I'll stop and I'll make a note. And it's really interesting not having that functionality there. And I was asked, well, why don't you just get a different form of note taker? And I'm like, well, no, that's not the social experiment then. For me, it's to really discover who we are in amongst all of that disappearing. Oh, how long was your walk for? How many steps? How many kilometers? I don't have a smartwatch. I don't have a smartphone to track me. So the answer is the walk was as long as it needed to be. The reason I say that is because we, I've realized how much we utilize our phone, but what this experiment has been doing, and second week in, I'll be honest with you, I'm struggling with the things that are important to me. And that's what I wanted to discover. And I'm absolutely looking forward to the phone audit. I'm going to call it a phone audit of when I take that phone back, my iPhone back, and happily delete a lot of apps that I don't know. I'm gonna put a guess on this. Percentage wise, I reckon I can get rid of maybe 80% of the apps that are on my phone. I realized everything's a distraction. Everything is look at me, distraction on the phone. And what I haven't missed is being on Instagram, being on Facebook. It's my life is better without these things, and it's a really interesting space to be. So, week 2, and sorry to circle back. One of the things I found out is not having notes is I realize it's important to me. Dictation's important to me. The phone helps me write up notes very quickly or record notes very quickly and capture that moment, whether it's a voice recording, whether it's dictation. And it's interesting because when it did matter and I didn't have any of that information, any of those devices or features with me, it was a matter of, well, if it's important enough, I know that I will remember it. So it brought it front of mind and it allowed me to focus on what was important, what really mattered. And I loved that. So I loved, in a way, not having that functionality available to me because it allowed me to focus on what's important. This constant lookup of data, lookup of information. We use our phones to look up every thought that comes up. Oh, let's just look it up. And without that available to me, I realized, wow, we don't need to. We don't need to have all this information constantly in front of us. And sometimes when we do go to look something up, we either get distracted or we go down a rabbit hole, or we spend far too much of our precious time living, but instead we're living through our screens a lot of the time. So if it's something that's important to look up, you dedicate then the time to look it up. And I've realized there's a lot of things that doesn't really matter if I don't have that information. It was clearly not important and of value to me to know at that particular time. So really interesting. Week 2, where was I with that conversation? Yeah, it's been great. And text messaging, still a struggle. But what I'm starting to get pretty savvy on is saying what matters in a few words, even if it's shorthand scripts. But I've had now more than one friend, more than 2 friends that are, going through some hard times. And this whole experiment allowed me to reconnect with some of these people and to be able to show that, what mattered most. What mattered most was for them to know I'm here for them. And if I could relay that in a short couple of words on a text or give them a call, that's it. That's the most important part. Is it not? Is that not the best of connections? Because we can put a lot of time and energy into so much more when really the true message behind all of this is I'm here for you. And sometimes just knowing that that person's there for you is what matters most. So with that said, am I looking forward for this experiment to be over? Yes, I'm only on the halfway mark here. Is there more lessons to come? I'm sure there is. And it's been amazing. It's been really good. And I hope you're enjoying this content. I hope you take away something from it, even if it's just the thought of what's dare I say, jump onto your screen time if you've got an iPhone, and I'm sure Samsung has got the same features. But when we're in a world of not enough time for anything, it's a scary thought to think how much time we actually do give up on our phones. And if it's distraction we're after, what kind of quality distraction could we create for ourselves that may actually add to our cup rather than take away from it? So with that said, have an amazing week. And I can't wait to share week 3 with everyone. Mwah, much love. Take care. Bye.